The Lian Li TU150 small form factor case combines portability and power in a stylish and sensible design, featuring a 1mm steel frame with brushed aluminum exterior, full tempered glass side panel window, 10 gigabit per second capable USB-C front panel port, as well as support for mini ITX and mini DTX motherboards. The TU150 is comfortable at home or on the go thanks to the recessed pop-up handle built into the top of the case. It's available in a sleek silver or stealthy black finish, so click the sponsor link in the description to learn more.
Excellent!
This is a different video than my normal videos, but it is a video that I think a lot of people might be interested in because it's a project that I've been talking about for a long time. I do that pretty frequently, talk about a project, wait a long time, but eventually I get things done because it's more important to finish strong than to start strong. I could start something off and be like, hey, this is awesome, it's the best thing ever, but then it could end up sucking. I'd rather start something off kind of mellow and then it end up being good at the end. Case in point, behind me, I have plans. Professional architectural plans that have been drawn up for my home. I have some remodeling stuff that's supposed to happen. I've been talking about it for a while. Today we're actually going to get the ball rolling, kick things off, and we have some cleanup to do, as well as perhaps a visit to City Hall. And I need to call some contractors. So I want to be the contractor for this project as the homeowner, and I took the not necessary step of hiring an actual architect to draw up plans for my home. Simple though it may be, it's a pretty boxy layout. But here is basically what I have planned. This is my garage over here. Behind the garage, I need to extend the patio, make it a little bit bigger. We're also going to be doing a patio cover to cover that so I can get some outdoor work done there. Then inside, we're going to be doing a kitchen remodel, and then on the top, we're going to be replacing the other half of the roof. Because if you guys watched my Tesla video where I got the power wall going, the back side of my roof, they actually already replaced. I'd like to do the rest of that just to keep it all uniform. And there's a look at the plans for the kitchen, just in case anyone was wondering. We're going to update the island. Oh, that's gonna be awesome. So why am I going through the process of doing this with like an architect and trying to get permits and all that stuff? When we first moved in, we noticed along the back of the house there's this rail thing right here, and this is basically an old patio cover. Not in the best shape right now, and for some reason they went and did texturing over it, which I just have no explanation for. Then down here we can see where they had some tie-ins to the concrete. When our house was owned by a bank briefly, before we bought it, they had to tear that all down because it was never installed with proper permitting. So in order to resell it, they had to remove it. So here's the side of the house. I've come out here and done a few random projects that I've done videos of. This is where the trash cans live. This is where my sawhorses live. This is where I have a bunch of stuff leaned up against the side of the house, which you're not supposed to do. So we're gonna clear all this wood out of here, find a better home for the wheelbarrow, get rid of some of this old stuff that's been sitting there for way too long. Probably gonna be dealing with some spiders. This was our temporary patio cover, and then it would fall over regularly, so I put a bag of gravel on it to hold it, and this is what the bag of gravel has become. So maybe that gives you an idea of the amount of work and effort I've put into this side yard. But we want to spend more time in our backyard. We want to make our backyard nicer, and to that end, get to work clearing this stuff out of the way. Definitely need work gloves for today. Pick your poison, Joe. We got red, yellow, gray. Not quite RGB. Joe goes for the yellow. Let's quickly run down goals for today. I got some plants and stuff. Well, they're not alive, but I got pots and stuff, so we're gonna set those aside for my wife. We're gonna have dead wood and we're gonna have useful wood. A lot of this wood is really past the point of being useful for anything other than fires and stuff like that. And also it's been leaning up against the house. Don't do this, very bad, very bad. There's probably critters and stuff living back in here, as well as spiders. We deal with black widows and brown widows here in Southern California, and there's lots of spider webs around. My poor wheelbarrow has seen limited use, but is already looking very old. And other than that, there's just random miscellaneous stuff over here, so I'm gonna be clearing most of that out. Oh god, oh god. I thought it was a massive spider, but it was just a lizard. All right, sorry, Mr. Lizard.
Oh shit.
There he goes. Yeah, what about this one? Oh, that's horrible.
Oh my god. Wow.
Oh, that's where the crickets live. Those are fat crickets.
Don't scare him, he's right there.
Lizard?
Yeah, see?
Oh, there's another one. Oh, look at that. Look at that, it's a beauty. And that's a horrible, I shouldn't even attempt an Australian accent. We have been providing a wonderful home for this little guy. Sorry, dude, but you're gonna have to move on. Oh. Oh, sorry, little guy. Yep. All right, we'll just let him find his own way. Oh, there's both of them down there with some spiders. Joe caught one. His tail hasn't even come off.
I'm so tempted to just...
Throw the lizard onto me?
Yeah.
It freaked me out less than a spider, to be honest. But
What do you want me to do with them?
let's bring him over here. There's a nice spot over here.
Grab both.
It's one corner of my backyard that mysteriously has foliage growing in it. I'm sure there's lots of food for the lizard over here.
Yeah.
Can you just... Oh, you just stuck him to the wall. Brilliant, Joe. Goodbye, lizard. Oh, that actually worked. I wasn't expecting the punch to be effective. Some of this wood has gone beyond the useful age anymore, so we're going to make a bonfire.
How long have you had these doors out?
5+ years.
Oh, wow. Well,
Carefully don't cut yourself while doing that, Joe. You have to get screened afterwards for tetanus or...
He's like the king of dad jokes, man.
I know, I'm sorry.
It's great.
Look at Joe bending metal with his
Ow.
bare hands.
He was like,
What
whatever.
was that, Hero? That wasn't aimed at you. Yeah. Just trying to consolidate and group stuff up. We got the bonfire ready to go over there. This is stuff that we're keeping, gardening stuff, pots and soil and everything, sawhorses of course. Over here we have the wood pile. This is the wood that is not cursed but probably still will be used for fires. It is just about winter time. And then there's tool rack, actually just trash cans. Then Joe's preparing us for a slow-mo shot of this right here. This is actually the old glass door for our shower. I remodeled our ensuite bathroom back in December. I replaced the glass door with a cloth one so it can be washed and stuff. This one they wouldn't take because it's got glass, so we're gonna smash it, then we can fit it in the trash can. Maybe I should try the corner. It's
Yeah.
tempered glass.
It's like they're designed not to shatter, right?
Yeah, kinda. Ready? So lesson learned for shattering tempered glass, aim for the corner. It's still it's snap, crackle, popping, like Rice Krispies right now. Quick stop for lunch. We're at Jersey Mike's, and I fortunately found out that I can do some printouts of those plans, so I can get those and bring them to City Hall myself today. And we also need to make a quick pit stop at Newegg for a different project. Quick stop by Newegg to pick up some important parts for a water-cooled build I'm putting together soon. Now I don't want to tell you I told you so, but this is Newegg, at least one of the Newegg offices, and we can see Will Call parking over there. And they made something called the Hybrid Center for Will Call many years ago while I was still here. I always said it was a bad idea. As you can see, that's not a thing anymore. If you gotta do Will Call now, you gotta go over here by the docks. So it's not quite as fancy as it used to be. Good old Newegg Warehouse 8 bulk item. And then here's what Will Call is now. We have a Hybrid Center sign and an open sign. This desk. If you're wondering what our haul was here at Newegg, we got the Corsair Crystal 280X case going for a micro ATX build, and yes, we're pairing it with a 2080 Ti. Although I didn't buy it for the Asus dual cooler, I bought it for water cooling, and it's the same PCB layout as the Founders Edition, so I can water cool it with the Corsair Hydra X stuff. Okay, now back to your regularly scheduled Paul upgrading his house video. So part of the process for getting the work done on my home is the permitting process, and for that I have to bring copies of the plans to the city. I need to bring 3 copies of the plans to the city, and these are plans that are printed on large format, actually 24 by 36 inches, and my architect had said I could go over to Staples and have them printed out. That's $3.85 a copy. So you do a little math, there's 12 sheets in the plans, that's 36 sheets total, so that'd be about $150 if at $3.85 a page. I was at Newegg though, realized there is no Staples local to me, did a quick search, found this place, it's called A1 Print and Copy, talked to Eric back there, $1 a page. He's printing them out for me. So we're getting these done right now. Guys, if you are getting this done in the Roland Heights area, go to A1 Print and Copy, because it's way cheaper than Staples. And there's a nice little waiting area here where Joe's just chilling. We show you Joe's socks yet? He's got Speedy Gonzalez.
And I got a Mexican guy playing a guitar.
And there's a little jalapeno Mexican dude playing guitar.
I'm embracing my heritage.
What's your nationality again, Joe?
Maybe we should keep it a secret.
Okay. Everyone guess what Joe's nationality is. And although it's not hooked up right now, look, the potential for beer on tap in the future. Joe's got the plans freshly printed, and we are at Diamond Bar City Hall, heading up to the Building and Management Division. Although I need to renew my business license as well. I'm going to do that while we're here, too. So I made some progress. I got through planning. They were okay with my plans, and then went to building, and they needed a little bit more information on the patio cover, how it's going to be directly connected to the house, and since I have not lined up a vinyl company for the patio cover yet, I don't have that information yet. So I need to do that. I can move ahead with the roofing though, so I'm going to go ahead and get a roofer on the horn, ASAP, and also was able to submit my business license, so yay, I still have a business. With the teepee style.
Jump over it.
No. So the thing I forgot to say at the beginning of this video is that I really have no idea what I'm doing. So I just want to point that out for any of you guys who are also trying to do home remodeling. I'm taking you guys through my process. I might be doing things wrong. If any of you guys have suggestions for me, or if you're like a professional contractor and you see me doing things wrong, please leave me a comment in the comment section. I'd be happy to take your advice. In the meantime, my fire is going out, but we did promise you a bonfire at the end of this video because there's some cursed wood here that was just a little bit too beyond the pale and I had to get rid of it immediately. I thought the TP method always worked invariably. But that is going to wrap it up for this video, guys. I do have some good news in that we can go ahead and get the roof replacing of the rest of the roof that's not where my solar panels are underway like ASAP. Got some really good advice for being a homeowner slash contractor and whether or not that's a good idea, so I'm going to read up on some of that information. This is just the first video in what's going to be, and I don't know how many part series of this home remodel, so I hope you guys are interested to some degree. I got a lot of positive feedback for the solar installation, so that's why I've decided to do a video series on this as well. Also, just the fact that I've had this sort of plan in mind for a really long time, and I'm only going to actually move forward with it if I make videos about it while I do that. So I'm going to try to get this fire lit again, but it's starting to rain here in California, which is also kind of weird. But before I get any more off topic, thank you guys for watching this video. Hit the thumbs up button as always, and we'll see you guys in the next one.